Welcome, everyone. My name is Jacob. Thank you for joining me. This is Hunt Detail. And first of all, Merry Christmas to all of you all. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. And I just want to express gratitude for all of you that have joined in the Hunt Detail podcast, potentially the Hunt Detail YouTube channel, and maybe even followed me on Instagram at jcoonshunt. I really appreciate your all's time and know you all have a lot of options. And my hope is to bring value to you all, not only through what I've put out there on those particular platforms, but also as we move into 2024. And that's really the purpose of this podcast today, is to talk a little bit about what 2024 looks like, what you can expect from Hunt Detail. So, as we move into out of the hunting season and into early next year's, I would say first quarter of next year, it's really going to be a lot about gear deep dives, gear evaluations. I've got some plans looking at about 14 different saddles, hunting saddles, if that's something that you do. I'm also going to be looking at a lot of Western gear in terms of one-person trekking pole tents, two-person trekking pole tents, and sort of breaking down those product categories. We have ATA, which I will be attending. I'll be looking at a lot of new gear, innovative gear in that space as well, and excited and look forward to sharing some of those details from ATA with you all. That'll come out in mid to late January. And then Western Hunting Expo happens in late February or mid-February. And then we've got other types of mobile hunting road shows and Western Hunt Expos and that sort of thing. And really, it's an opportunity for us to be on the lookout for new, exciting gear upgrades. And again, it's really trying to find nuance to help our efficiency, help us stay out longer, help us hunt harder, longer, quieter, etc. And so I'm also going to take, on a personal note, a deep dive into the Hunt Map apps again. There's a lot of mapping applications. I looked at those about a little over a year ago and try to determine which of the ones were sort of the best for those of us that hunt not only in the east, but also hunt out west. Those have flexibility for those of us that like to hunt multiple states. And so I'm going to take another deep dive because I know that there's been some significant upgrades with some of these platforms. And in terms of ranking, they may have moved up or down based on some of their additions to their platform. So obviously, technology is ever changing, and it would be a good opportunity to look at that. As we move into the summer time frame, the late spring time frame, we're going to talk a little bit more about out-of-state hunt planning. Look at some other tools that are at our fingertips. Try to understand this whole red moon and moon phase thing. I want to break that down to a greater depth, and then as we move into late summer and really early fall, then it's going to be talking more about what we can look for in the deer woods or in the elk woods. I plan on going on another September elk hunt solo in another western state. And this will be a really good growth opportunity for me. And then, of course, coming back and hunting in the east, hunting whitetails, hunting several states for whitetail, which is just so much fun. And all along, we'll be looking at, of course, hunting gear and hunting tactics and woodsmanship, but also growth mindset. That is the sort of the foundation, that's the undercurrent of this entire podcast and YouTube channel, is growth mindset versus fixed mindset. How do we continue to evolve and get better as in our own respective ways. And again, it's not about comparison, because comparison is the thief of happiness. If I compare myself to another hunter, I'm only going to be miserable. I'm only going to make myself miserable. So that's really the cadence of what to expect in 2024. Of course, if you have ideas, product categories you'd like me to break down, I'm happy, I'm open to them, because it's really, I think, as we've shifted into sort of this direct to consumer space in the hunting space, we have a lot more options than we used to have when we instead would just go to a local sporting goods store and just have a couple options of maybe one option. Now we have so many options, it can be a bit overwhelming, and we can also miss out on some of the options within a particular product category because we're just unaware. Because within a product category, you have a lot of particular influencers that are showing you how they use a particular product, and you feel like maybe that's the best product or the only product or one of the only options. Or maybe when you look at a product category, you're only thinking of 3 options. You think of Sitka, Kuiu, First Light, but oh, by the way, there's 8 other options that just are not you're not aware of, but may be a better fit for you in terms of your respective needs. And so when it comes to product categories, that's really my goal, is to sort of shine a light on other options that might provide both value and performance. So certainly if you have things that you'd like me to dive into, whether it be Eastern hunting or Western hunting, that's what I really enjoy doing. I enjoy looking at a particular product category and trying to understand it for myself and sort of share some of that nuance with you all, and of course applying that to other spaces as well in terms of woodsmanship. If it's hunting elk, or if it's hunting deer, or hunting some other big game, or just overall tactics and strategies. So, anyways, I want to again thank you all for listening in, for being part of this. And certainly appreciate your support. I'm going to ask, as always, if you like it, please like, subscribe, share. Helps me grow this content, helps support me in my endeavors. And again, Merry Christmas. Good luck the rest of this season. And then be excited about 2024, because there's a lot to look forward to. And all the best.